Hello everyone, this is Patricia from Minto, New Brunswick in Canada. Hope you're doing well today. We had a great amount of rain yesterday, which I'm so thankful for, and my garden has jumped even more. Surprising, I am so happy. Doesn't take much to make me happy, and I hope you had a great day as well, or a great weekend. And today is Monday. Did you have a great weekend? I hope you did. You probably had family around and maybe had a lunch together, or maybe went for a drive on this Sunday that went by, or whatever. But whatever you did, I pray it was a good day for you. For those of us who are seniors and alone, we have each other, and that's what matters. It's a little bit cooler today, but it is a beautiful day nonetheless. I put a few orange peels around a few of my things, and I will continue plants, and will continue to do that. I know that my tomato plants are looking a little bit brighter today with them having some rain, not just being fed through, fed with the tap water. And I hear some nuts falling from the trees, acorns maybe, or whatever they're called. I hear them tapping the ground, or hear them snapping anyway. My husband put me up a little flag I'm going to show you here. And we have Canada Day coming up on July 1st. And so I am thankful to be a Canadian. My grandmother, it was from Quebec, and her parents are French Canadian. But their parents were born in France. So that's that one side. That is the Paulin, and that was my great-grandfather's name, and Horace Paulin. And my great-grandmother's name was Alphonsine Guigier. And my grandmother spoke French to her parents and siblings. Being of a large family, she was the oldest, and the youngest is still living, the only one still living, and she's in her very late 90s. My grandmother would have been born in 1906, I believe, and my dad's mom. And she's been gone a while. and I know that on my mom's side, both her grandfather and grandmother were brought over from England as home children, and on the boats, and came into New Brunswick. Now other ones went somewhere else. So I have that side of the family as well. And so just a little bit of history. Not a lot. I don't know a lot, but I do try to stay on Ancestry and just check out our family. I'm looking for one person in particular, which I haven't been able to find, but that's okay. I don't need to find it. If I'm supposed to, then I will. Yeah, so I think my husband's family came to New Brunswick as loyalists, being a Lounsbury, and his father's family lived in down towards Salisbury, Petitcodiac, Lewis Mountain, in Moncton Way. But they believe they came over as loyalists from down in the United States, and I don't have their book. Wish I did. See if there's any family members that might have one that would be willing to pass it on to us. just for the history part of it. It's just drizzling right now at the moment, and I'm sitting outside, but because it's just a drizzle, I'll be fine for a bit. And I got up this morning and made they were a box of the, 2 boxes actually, of muffin mix, but it was cornbread, right? Cornbread and cornmeal. So I added to that, because you're only supposed to use the box, and 2 eggs, or 1 egg, and a third cup of milk. But I put in, because I had 2, I put in the 2 boxes, 2 eggs, and I put in about a cup of milk. And then I added 2 large tablespoons of my rhubarb sauce that I made, which I put in with that turmeric honey and turmeric and ginger honey. Along with, I cut up strawberries or blueberries, and I put in walnuts. Cut them up small, and they turned out fantastic. I had a muffin and I made 6 muffins out of that, and a small dish. Could have been a bigger dish, but a small dish of squares, and which I cut into, let me see, 9 pieces. And I put brown sugar on the top, and it is so delicious. So that was what I've done so far. I guess I swept my floor. You could sweep my floor all the time. And what else? I went to visit a friend. Enjoyed her company for a while. And we enjoyed sharing the muffins, and had a muffin each. And she made me a cup of tea while she had, I believe, a spot of coffee. And I had a spot of tea, you know. And so I enjoyed her company and her husband's, and right now my husband's gone to visit for a few minutes, picked up the mail and came home. So here I am. I have some studying to do, and I'll do that after. Anyway, I just thought I'd stop by and see how your weekend was. And I know that everybody's life is different. We all have challenges. We all have good days. We all have days we can just choose to be thankful for. So this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And listen to that bird that keeps singing behind me, and seeing the beauty of nature. Let me be quiet, see if you can hear the birds. There we go. He said a little song twice. And yeah, I just heard another nut fall. Anyway, I'm going to turn this around and just take a quick walk down. So that's a little wood pile for us to have a little fire there in my fire pit. Let me go over here and just show you my mint, how it's coming. I should cut some of them down and put them away. Right here is some mint. And right there is some mint. And so let me go over here. I don't have many peas because you don't get much from the peas anyway, but I do have a couple of small ones coming there. And I know there'll be more, but I might get, oh, there is another one over there, but I don't know whether you can see it or not. Let me just get these pails out of the way so I can get inside. Here we keep it so that little critters won't get in. Yeah, these little critters. Okay. And really these, green peppers aren't doing the best of all. My celery seems to be coming okay. But you see this? I've got one pepper, a little tiny pepper. And there's one going to start right there. I'm going to show you out there are my green onions. I put some orange peel around some of them. When I get some more, I'll put them around them. It just keeps some of the insects down. Oh, I hope this comes. This is supposed to be broccoli and my tomato plants. Hope this rain will help them. Some squash over there. I don't know how good that's going to turn out, but it got bigger over the last few days. And I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to come out and take a picture and check it online. And that's another one of those right here. And look at that. I got to bring some cut straw and put around that. I have a blossom on my cucumber. Oh, I'm thankful that they're starting to get bigger. Look at the pumpkin. Just wants to, I don't know whether I should cut off the what do you call them, runners? The runners, they're getting big there. I don't think this cabbage is going to come to much. I'll know better next year not to grow any. But oh my potatoes are beautiful, and I'm thankful that they're coming so well. See those ones? I planted those about 3 weeks ago now, and they're starting to come. Yep, got a few. Thought I'd have more than that, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of them in there. And my beans, we come out, did a terrible job at doing this, but for these beans, but they were getting quite tall and they needed to be tied up somehow, some way. Should have had twine, but I didn't. So this will work. Doesn't matter, right? Really, it doesn't matter. I'm just thankful that they're growing, and they'll probably flower within the next week or so. And we'll have beans, because it doesn't take long once they get started that they will grow, right? So let me go back out. I've closed this door again, this little fancy door. Not much, but it's better than nothing. Okay, let me put the pail. Oh, sorry. Pail up against the door. That's heavy, because it's filled with some water and a little bit of the soil. That's starting to come. Leaves are turning. Now, if you can remember what that's called, let me know. I love walking outside my bare feet. And I guess it's good for you as long as you don't get, I cut some of those last week And they're starting to jump up again, so in another week I'll be able to cut more. Take a walk through here. These plants loved it. Oh, there's some more mint in that little box. That one there isn't coming at all. Got to cut these little, or pull up those little runners that are trees that want to grow and I don't want them to grow. And my peonies from the rain took a beat. They did, they took a beating. Now this is coming, which is going to be pretty. Right? That's going to be pretty. And these have got little tiny flowers going to start. And this is called the Blushing Bride. Okay, that's called the Blushing Bride. Hi. And this is called, oh my, I got 5 different ones coming there. Yeah, see? It's just a hydrangea of some sort. Okay, one around here. These are going to open soon. The other ones are dying down. I'll come out and cut them down. My rhubarb is coming. I cut a few pieces, but they're ready to die down. And my flowers are all dying down on this. My Weiglia. Yeah. They say if I cut some off the top, that'll just keep it growing rounder and rounder, but I'm not sure of that. They're starting to flower. They're not my favorite flower. Those are going to be like a black-eyed Susie. That will come next year and have a flower on it. My peony, another black-eyed Susie. And there, I don't know whether that's another hydrangea or what that is. But anyway, that's life in all its glory here. There's my front step. Now I stained that 3 times last year. And the stain we bought was about $100 a can. And it was the worst stain ever. So I'm not staining again this year unless something really changes. Let me just go back around and let you. I'll be quiet. I'm going to grab this one. There we go. Not a bad size one. What about this one? Yep. There's 2 at least. There we go. I usually cut the tops off those and throw them in my composter. I pulled up these and planted them here. They're violets. Just a bundle of them. A little bit of mint again. Growing. Needs the weeds taken out of it. And another peony. And that is where I burn. Composter's way down there in the dark. It's black, and then I've got that brown one there as well. And again, look at this step. We did this, like last year, we did the same thing. 3 coats on this, which cost a whack of money, right? Changed my bird feeder to there. Today, my husband did, to put the flag there so it wouldn't be in the way of the hummingbird. And again, these tomatoes. My lavender, some herb down there, rosemary or thyme, I think it's thyme, and marigold. My purple basil and green basil. And that is a Thanksgiving plant. You know what I mean? I can't think of the word off the top of my head. That's just me, guys. Age. Oh. Anyway, I should sign off. But with that, I will say be kind. Be kind to one another. Tender, be kind one to another. Tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you. And to love one another. He says, a new command I give you. Love one another. As I have loved you, so must you love one another. And in that way, he'll know that I am his disciple if I love one another. Disciple just means follower of Christ, follower of God. So that is my story for today. I hope you have a wonderful day and that your day will be blessed and good, and that you will find kindness and be kindness to others who don't see much kindness, right? They're maybe living in a world of turmoil and hatred and bitterness and pain, rejection, not knowing which way to turn. So I will leave you at that. For those of you who are memorizing scripture, Luke 9:23. Let's see if I can get them in order. If you have a pen and paper, Luke 9:23. That's to deny the cross. There's the cross and follow. The next one is about Christ, and that is John 15:5. The next one is about the Word, which is the Word of God, the Bible, and that is John 8:31-32. And then there's prayer, which is John 15:7, I believe. Then there's fellowship, which is John 15 or 13, 34, 35. And then there is witness, which is John 15:8. So if you want to memorize along with me, right now that is 6 verses. And this week coming, I will give you this verse as I start to memorize that one. I'm going to get another booklet and start writing them down and go over and over them as I continue. And so all in all, we'll have like 25 or more verses in over time that I will continue to try to do, Lord willing, with my mind, being a senior and all the things that happen. So if you want to memorize along with me, those are the verses. And may your day be good. May it be blessed. And blessed with kindness as you bless others, okay? Have a great and wonderful day. Bye for now.